That was Ambassador William Brownfield, and now we're going to learn about the nuts and bolts of doing business in this market. And for that, we'll hear from Senior Commercial Service Officer Mac Tadeo. Can you give us an example of a company that you've helped enter Chile and then the larger region?
As an example, last March 2003, we did what's called a single company promotion for a company out of Rochester, New York. Linnell Systems International came down. We set up a venue in which they could make a formal presentation to about 30-plus business people here. We found out at the end of that venue, they made immediate sales. We were pleased with that. With a Chilean company, they're continuing to do business. But about 6 months later, there was another Chilean company who said, I also represent an Argentine market, and I see a valuable market for us to export to. We've just found out from that company that they made another substantial sales, and they're now looking at their market as Mercosur. So Chile, Argentina, Brazil, Paraguay, and Uruguay. A great surprise.
What other kinds of services do you offer?
Where we come in is we can provide that value added. Certainly any business can use its own resources and time and money to research products, surf the web, travel on their own. What we see of value to our customers and what our customers tell us is that we can boil down that universe to those that are interested in doing business with them. We can provide that stamp of approval or that extra security that when you're going to sit down at the table across or virtually from computer screen to computer screen, an opportunity to know that you can get a higher success rate because we know these companies. We visit them. We've been working with them for years. We know that they represent other companies and markets and that they're doing good business here.
What other companies have you helped enter the Chilean market?
We helped other companies such as services. We talked earlier about the FTA not only talking about lowering tariffs of goods traded between our two countries, but also setting up a regimen through local laws and regulations that can support U.S. services. One I'd like to share with you today is education. We worked with the University of California, the Irvine campus, coming down, setting up a platform in which they could work with the Ministry of Education, government of Chile. We then set up an exchange program in which 26 Chilean teachers could go to California and receive a certificate of training in English. Another great venue.
Do you have Chilean buyers now that you've pre-qualified and are waiting for U.S. suppliers to be identified for them?
Yes. We have several pre-qualified already on buyusa.gov, as well as those in our databases, so that when we are working with a U.S. company looking at the Chilean market, we will shortlist several whom they can start looking at.
What are the Chilean people like?
The Chilean people are warm, extremely educated, very progressive in their field. I found that the more complex or technical the field, they can easily match any top competitor in the United States. Here in Latin America, and I notice here also in Chile, is the fact that they want to get to know you. They want to see the personal side. It's just not about doing business. They want to make business too and make money in opening a dealing with you. But there is the sense of, let's take our time, get to know each other, and then we'll sit down and do business. Also, as far as getting results, we oftentimes look at U.S. firms coming to us and they want something in 90 days or in 180 days. They need to be more patient.
Ambassador Brownfield suggested that the time for entering the Chilean market is now. How long do you think the window of opportunity will remain open here?
The window of opportunity has been open and will remain open. As far as doing it now, why wait? This is a great opportunity to come down. We mentioned earlier that the fact that we have the advantage of the elimination of tariff rates in most products coming from the United States to Chile, as well as the price advantage with the U.S. dollar. that is the perfect time to come down. Think that if you don't come down now, your U.S. and other foreign competitors will come down.
Care to speculate on where Chile and this region in general will be in 10 years' time, and what U.S. businesses should keep in mind when thinking in the longer term?
I see a much more integrated market across the region. It's happening now and starting in many areas, as far as Chile being a platform for the sub-region here and other parts of Latin America. I see the free trade agreement of the Americas providing the legislative and political support to have that continue.
Are you ready to enter the Chilean market? We've heard from Ambassador Brownfield and Senior Commercial Officer Tadeo that now is the best time to do it. And if you'd like to contact us, you should call immediately 1-800-USA-TRADE or visit us online at www.export.gov. So thanks for being with us on this Market Brief. We look forward to seeing you again next time, and adios from beautiful Santiago, Chile.